reporting to you almost live from the center of the rugby universe with the first ever edition of the St. Anne's Rugby News Magazine. And I'm just going to report every week on myself or someone else will report on the news in St. Anne's Rugby in the past 7 days. And this week there were 4 major events. The men's team went to Quebec City. The women had a homestand at home. That's a normal place for a homestand. And the Caribou, with quite a few St. Anne's players, went up to Ottawa with their senior and under 21 tems. And the mini rugby took place with the West Island Rugby Association at St. George's. First off, we're going to just talk quickly about I'm going to tell you what happened in the women's games. It was quite a good game. It was unfortunate we weren't all there to watch. The women fell to the Barbarians. I think it was one of the last plays of the game, and they lost 19-15, but by all counts it was a very exciting game. It's too bad we weren't all able to all watch it. And the seconds won. It was a very good game. We're doing very well. The seconds have a good number of players. It looks like we're going to probably have 2 full teams for most of the season, and things are going very, very well. In Ottawa, the Caribou beat Ottawa. It sort of increases. They're undefeated this year. They have a good chance of making the finals out west if they can beat Newfoundland, which is a big task, but they are playing very well. And the big news was the under-21s tied the Ottawa Harlequins. Some fans had the score 13-12 again for it was a bit of controversy over the score, but it looks like the ref had it at 13-all. Apparently Hayden Thomason played a very good game. What else? We can't read with all the break. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, all this was going on. The men, playing mostly with thirds and seconds, went up to Quebec to fulfill the spring season fixture there. It was a good trip, although we were a little short. We did have one premier player, John Antonecchia, and we really appreciate him coming along. I do have a couple of players from the game that I'm going to ask to comment. First, we have pretty much the star of the game, John McIntosh. Maybe just say a few words about the game, John.
Should I come in close?
Yeah, why not? Sure, why not come in? Just be a little more professional.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, sorry.
Sure, what would you like to know about the game, Stone?
Well, we held them to 7-0 in the first half. What were some of our strong points?
In the first half, probably the strongest thing going for us was their hands. They kept knocking the ball on, and they kept the game close for the first 20 minutes.
That's true.
And then it settled down, kind of turned into a forwards, kind of a mauling, rucking affair down the middle of the field. LaRue was always entertaining to watch. He had some wonderful kicks.
It was very narrow, the field,
his sideline to sideline kick was legendary. Look forward to seeing it again.
What about Brad's drop kicking? That was quite good as well.
Well, in the second half, we were sort of waiting to see what was going to happen, and Brad and I were talking about it in half, and I said, well, we're going to know right away. It's either going to work for us in the first 5 minutes, or we're going to come to the end of our rope.
And what happened?
And, well, we came to the end of the rope. But up front, I thought we did very well, and we have some work to do in the backs, but a lot of new guys, and that's what it's all about, getting people involved, and away we go. And
then we have another player here, Barrington. It was his first road trip with St. Anne's. What did you think of the road trip, Barrington?
It was very interesting. The bus ride was extremely entertaining.
We were in a car, Barrington, but it's okay. I understand. Thanks for trying to pump it up. Yeah.
Cars are vans in Ormstown,
And what about the dinosaur, the Madrid? That was a highlight?
Dinosaur? Yeah, it was a very good restaurant. It's
kind of a cultural thing.
Exactly. It was really, really interesting.
Yeah. Thanks very much. And
there it is.
Thanks, guys. Just quickly to sum up, I want to tell you what's happening in next week. Next week, the women are playing at the Prems play at RCM, and the seconds go up to Trois-Rivières. The men are in Sherbrooke for another spring season game. We might be going to Tuckerman's after that. Tuesday and Thursday. Sorry, guys, keep it down a bit there. Tuesday and Thursday, we have trainings at 6:30 for the men. Tuesday, the women train with us. or at the field. And Friday, the women train again at 6:30. After Tuesday and Thursday trainings, we have a small meal here for $5. I encourage everyone to come. We do most of our fundraising at these small events. Also, poker's on Wednesday night. We make money from outside the club there. As a matter of fact, I have one of our out-of-club clients here, Malcolm McIntosh, just to say a few words about the poker. Do you have a good time at the poker?
Every time.
Yeah, and
it's very enjoyable, and
yeah.
I always enjoy taking your money.
Yeah,
it makes the trip so much more worthwhile.
It's fun giving it to you, Malcolm. And that's Walter Cronkstone reporting live from the center of the rugby universe at 23 St. Pierre. See you next week.